Loco herds. It's 4 a.m. The drama stirs. We've trapped in an anime loop, yelling at clouds with a shonen troop. Eyes red, screen glow, ramen on the floor. At 4 in the morning, who's keeping score? Slays who floating with the purple hair gleam. Sarcasm drips like a midnight dream. Breaking down cows in a cosmic haze. 4 a.m. bobs in the late night maze. Low cow nerds, who's awake? Low cow nerds, brains at stake. Low cow nerds, drama pens. Stay tuned, the chaos never ends. Sarcasm drips like a midnight dream, breaking down cows in a cosmic haze. 4 a.m. vibes in the late night maze. Hello, Canada nerds, who's awake? Hello, Canada nerds, brains at stake. Hello, Canada nerds, drama bends. Stay tuned, the chaos never ends. Hot takes, cold pizza, glowing screen. The internet never sleeps. We ride the cows till dawn. It lasts through the rains again. Hot takes, cold pizza, glowing screen. The internet never sleeps. We ride the cows till dawn and laugh through the memes again. Low cow nerds. It's 4.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Low Cow Nerds. I'm your host, Zay Zudin, and today we've got a very special episode for you guys with a very special guest, but he's going to be here in about 30 to 45 minutes because we had a bit of a time discrepancy. Who knew that somebody else in the world worked off of Central Time besides Buff? Alex Rosen, apparently. So he's going to be here at 4:30 to 4:45. He's going to text us as soon as he's ready. So get those questions ready that you have for him because we're going to be taking some more as of right now. I'm going to go ahead and bring in Buff. We're going to get talking about everything that we have planned for you guys today. And get ready. It's going to be a really fun episode. Hey.
Hello, co-host. How are we doing today?
We're doing
Are you
fantastic.
ready for this interview? Hi,
Alright,
everybody. My
this
name is One Buff Weeb.
20 now, by the way.
Hi, everybody. My name is One Buff Weeb. Welcome to Low Cow Nerds. Today we have a very special guest. His name is Alex Rosen. He's part of the Predator Poachers, or I don't know if it's Dads Against Predators, one of the two.
Predator
I just want to let you
Poachers.
guys know that we're going to have an informal, we're going to have a very formal guest appearance. We're going to try to keep this very professional. We're going to try to keep the energy down until everything is done because we have some serious things to go over. It's going to be fun. We're going to be okay. But I just want to let everybody know that I'm going to try to keep myself very professional. I know everybody's worried about things that we do, but this is what we're going to do. So if you guys, before he comes in, I think we have about 45 minutes until our guest gets here. If everybody has any questions, you can let them know in a donation. If you have a, thank you for new Snoo. If you have a membership renewal, anything that you can do that could pop up on our screen that we actually can do, let us get into this. Let us get
really quickly.
Go ahead, Zach.
I need to clear something up. A bunch of questions. They're saying an hour and a half from now. No. 4:30 Eastern Standard Time is when he's going to be here. See, we originally planned this interview to be at 4, and we didn't clarify if it was Central or Eastern. So he was working off Central. I was working off Eastern. And then we were going to go at 3:30 to go early anyways. But he's going to be ready in like 30, 45 minutes. So no, it's not an hour and a half from now. 30 to 45 minutes. We're just starting a little bit early because this is the time we already had the stream scheduled for, and it kind of makes things a little easier. You know, we can get the nerves out, get the jitters out.
Zay, if I can actually intervene in this conversation, we're going to try to keep everything good. So I have to keep my base form. This is the lowest base form I can. I really appreciate anybody that doesn't make fun of me too much. Let's actually try to lock in and focus. Let's get back into what we were talking about. Alex Rosen has been a predator catcher for about a while now. We have a listed acquired about at least 10 to 15 different questions. We think this is going to last about an hour. If it doesn't, I have some things I definitely want to talk to him. I definitely have a few things. This may not be the only stream we do today because we're going in at 4 a.m. Thank you, everybody that's been here supporting us. Everybody's been. Zay, let me fix my audio because apparently I need,
It's because
as
you're
long as I'm
talking
quiet.
like in this
How
like
about right
weird
now? Is this
monotone
good?
fashion that they're not used to.
It's
It's
not monotoned.
I'm
I'm
like
not
I
yelling.
have him loud as shit. He's like blaring into my headphones, but
Okay, let me fix mine stuff. Hold on, give me 1 second, everybody.
also
No, my
mono with the
volume's at
one
45%.
gifted. And we have Slinky Dinky
Yes.
Doo with the Australian 2.99 who said Buff is the judgmental dad. Yeah, pretty much. Also Mono with another gifted.
No, Maui, I didn't get called out. The fact is, I had a lot of people knowing that. I know a lot of people were worried if I can keep a professional thing when we're doing things. If you guys don't understand, like I've been in professional situations a lot of my life, I just never have to do this. So you guys are gonna hate this version of me, but this is gonna be the professional side of me. This is not even weeb anymore. This is hi, my name is Derek. I'm gonna be interviewing like Alex Rosen on Nerds Day. I really appreciate everybody for tuning in. Let's try to keep this thing as professional as possible. And then as soon as he leaves, I will power up to as full as I can. So let's try to get the donations in. So the bigger the donations is, the more energy I'll have once I unleash my full power. So Zay,
Oh.
is there anything you're looking forward to in this interview?
I wanted to say Mono, thank you for the other gifted again.
But no, I cannot wait to get done selling cars because I look like I'm a therapist. I look like I sell cars. I look like a geologist. I look like I'm going to tell somebody
Yeah,
in the
can you
newest
read what Gaff said and then quit the bit? Please. You're actually
what am I-
killing me.
I'm not. I don't know what Zay. This is not a bit. This is literally just me being calm.
All right, amp it up a
This is
little
just
bit.
that.
Amp it up a little bit. You can be normal buff.
I'm going to be professional. This is not a bit. Zay, I need you to calm down. Legit, I'm not yelling. I'm going to keep this voice so I'm not screaming. I'm for real. I'm going to keep this through the whole Alex Rosen thing because I want to interview him. I'm not. This is an interview. This is professional. This is not.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, no. This. And then if you want me to do that, as soon as the thing's
This
done,
is an
I can go back
interview
to
in a
being normal.
casual setting, though, so it's not like you need to be sitting here like,
Do you think my personality that I use on the show is casual?
yeah, to some extent.
No, it is
We
not.
did finish
So,
Tech Protect. It's on
oh,
the stream that's like members only, the Nugget stream. It's on there.
Albert and Buff on their medication. I haven't been on my medication in a while. I'll get a quick story. I was on so many prescribed medications for my ADHD, schizophrenia, multiple personality syndrome to the point that I had to take a medical wash, which is that the medication is so fucking high volume in your blood that it starts affecting your liver. So I couldn't take medications for about 7 years. So yeah, it's fine. I'm just professional, guys. I promise you, this is not going to last long. As soon as the interview's done, I don't want Alex tuning in to be like, I'm my normal person and like, oh, I don't know about this guy. I'm supposed to be interviewed by this dude. Let's keep this professional. Let's keep this crisp. Let's keep this calm. And then as soon as the interview's done, I got done watching Demon Slayer Infinity Castle. I'm writing I'm not an interview. I'm writing a review on it that I'm going to post on the channel. I just don't know if I'm going to do it live. I feel like I want to edit it into an actual YouTube video because I really think if Lolcow Nerds has a proper Demon Slayer Infinity Castle review on it, it's not going to just bring in the views. It's going to bring in the weebs. And the more weebs I bring in, the more fun I can have. That's simple as that. The movie was good, but I have some things. I have some things to talk about this.
You are on a roll, my dude. A roll
No, I'm just,
right now.
I'm just, I was just talking about something. Zay. If you want to intervene, go ahead.
For a second, because
Yeah,
I've been
go
letting
ahead.
you go. All right.
Let me go. Zay, go ahead.
Okay.
Mhm.
Calmness today, Buff. You're very, this whole energy thing is like, let's just.
I'm building it up, Zay. I'm building it up. I'm powering up. You just never will know.
I think that somebody else in the chat put it perfectly. I think what Zay is saying is that there's a happy middle ground between the usual hyper awesome Buff and serial kill professional Buff. That's a good point.
Yeah, but I'm showing you my professional side. It's okay. Look, right now I am powering up. I am storing so much energy inside me, so much weebiness. It's just building. Like, come on. All right. It doesn't, it takes a long time for somebody to build Spirit Bomb. It's not a bit. I promise you guys. I'm literally just trying to be calm. I'm just trying to be calm
Okay.
for the interview.
All
I
right, I
promise you. I
got you.
promise you. I promise
As
you.
long as it's all it is. I just don't want you to feel like you have to
You
like
the one
tone
that
back yourself.
you the one that said, do I need to be me for a minute?
I said I wanted you to take the interview seriously, not that I wanted you to be stone cold dead.
Purple Flurp super chatted $20. Buff looking like Chris Hansen, but to tell him to have a seat.
Thank you so much. Hi. Look, I look like Skeet Hansen. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Wait.
It's gonna be a
individual situation.
Are you doing
today,
a
so don't
Skeet
be worried about
Hansen
that.
cosplay? Is that what this is?
I'm no, but I just realized I do that. Like, look, I'm okay.
Dude.
Look. You know what's so funny? I took myself out of the way to make sure I calm all myself down to get myself in the right headspace to make sure I do this interview professional and right. And now you having a problem with it.
I
So
don't
look,
have. Wait,
as
wait,
soon
wait,
no
wait,
no.
wait.
I'm
You're-
not talking about you. I'm not talking about you.
Oh.
I'm not talking about
I
you.
was like,
Calm down, Zay. Not you, Zay. I'm talking about our individuals that are in the chat, the lovely people that support our show. Thank you, by the way. Nerds have been at 4 a.m. if you didn't know. And if you didn't know, I went around the whole universe yesterday just creating content as much as I could until I fell asleep. I was on Nuts. I became a drill sergeant. I was on Cafe, and I will be doing a regular thing. All you Cafe people, thank you so much. I'll be there every Friday for the N-word special. It's really fun. I like doing it. And that's really about it. Zayd, is there anything that you liked in the universe to happen? Because shit's been dying. Shit, like not like the universe, but like the drama has died down.
The drama's
significantly.
died down, but there's still been some interesting content. Nightmare stream yesterday that he did, the deep dive was really good. He really killed it with that. Shout out to Nightmare for the investigative work that he went into deeper than I was even willing to go. He fully went on the Second Life shit. He got deep into it. If you didn't get a chance to see it, go back and watch the VOD.
My
It's a
guy was
good
deep in
watch
the
for
trenches.
sure.
But hold on really quick. We have a 3 Australian from Slinky Dinky Doo, which I love your name, by the way. Buff can either be a 1 or a 10. Your pick, Zay. pick
Why
your
can't
buff,
we
Zay.
get like a nice 6 today?
No.
No, you
only-
are
look,
elevating
Zay,
up to a 6 right now. This is this is
I'm
a good
just-
level. You're like you're powering up slowly but sure. Like you're like it's coming out. You're like getting like
I'm powering up, Zay. I'm literally trying to keep this calm voice. I can easily just go back to my normal self, but I'm not doing that.
I like the mix
I'm
of like
trying
when
to
you're
keep this.
opening up a little bit.
Drama alert super chatted $19.99. Welcome Skeeter Gene.
Well,
Honestly.
Keemstar, look, I'm letting you know something. I'm Skeeter Gene, and I'm letting you know. I've been waiting for you to invite me on your podcast, but for some reason, you and Boogie and Wings have not done that. I've been catching predators in Walmart and causing all types of havoc all over YouTube, and for some reason, I've gotten an email from you, Keem. I've gotten a $20 donation on the Nerds podcast, but no subscribing to the Skeeter Gene show. How about that? I have plenty of views. Don't you want them, Keem? Hi, I'm Skeet Hansen.
You're kind of killing me. It's
What,
funny because
Nutline,
like I've
NBC.
seen his videos and like when you do the voice, it kind of does.
We have the
sound
same
like-
hair. No, we have the same hairline. That's what it is. We both have a U shape. It's U for unique.
To the people who are asking, are we for real bringing Alex Rosen on? Yes. He's going to be here in like 15 to 30 minutes, depending on, he said in between 4:30 Eastern Standard Time and 4:45 Eastern Standard Time. He
Oh
will
my
be
God.
here. So
Look. It's okay. Look, I don't. You know what the funniest thing is? I don't think this background is serious enough either. Like, I really need to make sure everything's.
oh shit.
Phantom super chatted $50. Lock in my nerds. Buff looking like Skeeter Gene. Hey Buff, One Piece is trash. Ha ha ha, if that doesn't get you going LMFAO.
People have their own decisions when it comes to their media that they consume, and you know it's okay. You really can't be upset when somebody doesn't discover the joy and wonder that you do in other things. It's what makes us uniquely other people. Everybody's gonna have their own opinion on that. Look, you have something to say, Zay.
Yes, just got a text from him.
Yeah.
He said he's going to be ready in 15 minutes. So really quickly, we are going to jump out of the live on air over on the Discord, and we're going to hop into the group call that we have with Alex so that he can just jump in about 15 minutes. So give me 1 second. I'm going to switch to full screen face cam, and I'll meet you there.
Okay, no problem.
All right. Do. Alright, here we go. Beautiful. Alright, give me 1 second to get the Discord switched over. It's going to be black screen for 1 minute, guys. Oh, no, it worked immediately. It just did it. Oh, love you. Thank you, Discord. Alright, Lily Musai with the 20 said, hey all, doing some TTS before the interview. For some reason it didn't come through, but that was because I was on full screen face cam. So shout out to Lily.
Well, thank you, Cassie K. Buff being on his best behavior today. I'm trying, but everybody's upset about it. I don't understand. I
Yes,
thought
15
people were
minutes,
tired of
guys.
the yelling. Thought people were tired of the anime tangents. I thought they were just tired of being me, and I'm just showing them a professional side to me. Thank you, Millie Masai, one of our wonderful contributors to the podcast. Thank you, Keemstar, for also donating your money. You definitely could do a red dono. Don't be, definitely could donate more. But everybody could appreciate it. Just go ahead and do what you can, and make sure that we are okay for this interview. I
That was
believe he's
crazy.
doing this best. And no, it's okay. It's okay. Buff, I like you doing both. There's nothing wrong with this. I can't turn it off once I start. So as soon as we're done with this interview, I'll have enough professional energy that I've developed that I can actually be me at 100%.
Also,
You're not going to like me in about an hour, I promise.
2 important things. 1, shout out to everybody who just got your BAM World memberships in, because you guys are going to be the only chatters available here when Alex joins the call. So make sure that you guys are getting your memberships in now, because we're going to be turning the chat on to members only as soon as he gets here. We are not having the
Yes.
Grays in the chat at all for this one. And you also want to get your membership in case you cannot watch this entire interview, because we're going to leave it up public for like a day or two to let other people react to it if they want to, and then we're putting the VOD on members only. So
Thank you, Malmix. Welcome to Band World. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Everybody, we used to do a thing on Sundays called Green the Grays, and I'm not Pastor Weeb. I'm interviewer Weeb. I'm journalist Weeb. I'm calm Weeb. If you would green the Grays, that would be appreciated to the people that are unfortunate enough that they cannot afford a membership. So thank you, be kind, be nice, and let's get into this interview.
yes. Well, he's not here yet. What do you mean, let's get into this interview? He'll be
Zay,
here soon.
me and
Phantom
you
with
can
the
talk
5
about this.
gifted.
Okay,
He's
Zay.
greening the Grays already.
Zay, okay, let me go ahead and just steer it for you, Zay. What are you looking forward to in this interview? I like that this guy has a career doing this. I like that he finds a way to do this. There's some things that he's done that people definitely have critiques on why he does it. And do you think that's valid and fair? I'm sorry, I could have started off with a question.
That was better. Yeah. So I think he's absolutely, he's controversial. I think anyone who's got a long history on the internet is, but he absolutely could be said to be more controversial than most. I think the work that he does in predator hunting specifically is very good work, though. He shines a light on a lot of these situations that parents wouldn't normally know about, these sites people wouldn't normally know about, the things. The way he covers the content is so raw and so real that I really respect the way he does it.
For everybody that doesn't know this, this exact cadence that you guys believe is a bit, it's the exact cadence I believe I have when I go into interviews. Not only have I been interviewed for high positions in culinary experience, but hold on.
Xylee gets real super chatted $20. I can't explain now, but you are gonna have to help me with goth makeup. My chat hates me.
Oh my god, are we doing a goth stream, Xylee? I'm in. I'll do.
would love that.
Can I do the stream with you? I would love to do a goth stream with Xylee. Let me
Raw
in.
time with Xylee.
That's gonna be fun. Oh, also, that reminds me, that TTS that just came in. If you guys have questions, please try to get them in now. I don't want to be interrupting this interview like a fuck ton, but we will be taking questions like throughout. I have some that are preemptive that you guys already did. So
There's a lot of people that are talking about goth me. We could we'll set a goal for it. How do I say this? We'll get 10 oranges. I will do a goth thing that we already had. How many oranges? I'll count those last 2. So we need 8 more oranges by the end of this stream, and I will definitely do that. Stop the act. This is not an act. I'm like I was telling you, I've definitely had I've interviewed people for positions in my kitchen. I've interviewed for being in positions in kitchens. This is actually a professional thing you want. Look, let's do an interview right now, Zay. Ask me a question. Like we're in an interview.
Oh, you just like put me on the spot.
It's okay. That's what performers have to do.
What's
On the
your-
spot.
Out of all of your accolades, which one would you say is your most renowned?
My most renowned accolade when it comes to kitchen is relating with the people that are working with me, knowing their strengths, knowing their weaknesses, running how to turn chaos into a symphony of organization. The best thing is to know the customers, know the people that you're working with, and finding the good position for that. You can't really force anything. If you're going to lead a kitchen, you have to show that you're going to be there and work just as hard as and they respect that. And that's how you actually become a good boss in that.
Okay, beautiful. All right. Jumping back into the whole interview we're about to be doing. Got about like 10 minutes here, guys. So get hype, get ready. Make sure you're sharing this stream with anybody who might be interested. Like we said, it will be going members only after it's live, and the chat will be locking up here soon. So shout out to Lightning Sparrow and Phantom for each giving 5 gifted to Green the Grays. You guys are awesome for that.
Yes. Please get your memberships while you can, because if you didn't hear what Zay said earlier, this is going to become a members only stream as soon as it's done. Get your questions in and get your memberships in. If you're feeling gracious, you can gift 1 membership. Just please, whatever you can do to contribute so other people can chat in there, because I really want to see everybody else's opinion. I will be picking out free chats that have proper questions. So if you guys actually do have a good question that you guys, can't afford to send a super chat, I'll be looking for them. But we do have a pre-listed list of questions that we have prepared anyway. So
yeah, I mean, I'm not like I said, this is a casual interview, guys. I'm really not like sticking to a fucking script here. Buff is like in serious mode, so he's saying shit all like serious. But it's really not like that. Like, I'm very casual when it comes to this interview. I'm gonna like be asking questions as they flow. So it's not like stuck to whatever's there. I'm trying to think. A big reason why I wanted to talk to him, and a big reason why I reached out to like pred hunters in general, is because with this entire thing that happened with the entire, like the whole CD-ROM, Starman, the best thing I feel like we could do is learn how we could improve, right? Like, let's just say something like this were ever fucking happen again in the LCU. Talking to basically a fucking pro of the like non-pro game, you know what I'm saying? Like, in the YouTube space of like predator hunting sphere, he's a pro. And if there's anybody who could give us any insight on like what we could have done better or what we could do better, I feel like he's a guy.
You're right. Somebody said I should gift a member. I'm gonna gift a member. I'll be nice.
Green or gray?
Yeah, I'm agree. I wonder who's gonna be. That's the real question.
I was like, can I do it from the PC? But I'm not even on my thing.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Fuck.
Let's see if it works.
I can't do it from my phone. I would do it. S1K, do a member for me. Do a member on my behalf for the chat, S1K.
I sniped Gene Lewis. There we go. I greened a gray. I saved a soul. See? You see what I did there? I definitely saved a soul.
Yeah. Is there anything?
Gene Lewis can now be a part of the conversation.
Is there anything you're interested in to ask him in this interview?
I really want to know what really got him into it. I've seen other interviews with him, but like for him to continue on, like, was there something that affected him in his life that caused him on this? Or he just looked at people like, ew, gross. I want to make sure they're in jail. Like, what is it? At this point, for him to be desensitized to stuff, because I watched those streams. You saw the visceral reaction I had to seeing some of the stuff that he's talking about. And he's very calm, very professional. And that's the reason why I'm staying this way. This man can keep a professional face while talking about the most horrendous things. So if Alex can fucking be professional and not rage out at these guys, these disgusting animals that are beyond humans, under humans, I can be serious for 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So this whole hyper serious thing, I don't care. I'm going to keep this whole time. As long as he's on the way, as long as he's on the stream, I will keep this professional attitude. Oh, but as soon as he's gone.
Yeah.
It's game time.
I saw he posted a catch, it was like a day or two ago. It was some really heinous shit. The one thing that I like that he does in these, when he does these like stings or whatever, and I think Keem was kind of talking about, like, that's what he was trying to do with CD, was he gets them really comfortable where like, it's almost like you feel like it's two bros just like broing it up, having a conversation. And then he gets them to admit the craziest, most heinous shit. That is like the surefire, okay, like, there's the evidence.
It's the way that he can build a rapport with the people that he's actually going against. The vulnerability comes in crazy because already they're nervous. They're talking to somebody he's already intimidating. His stature is wide. He's not going to do anything. You feel like somebody's going to come, just like destroy you physically. But no, he has a soft voice, very calm voice, and he talks to them, and then he feels like gets them in a lower state of gets them to lower their guard to the point that he has no problem with making them admit to the most disgusting things. And the way he says it so casually, it makes them feel like, well, he's not mad in his tone. I can talk about this. And then he gets all the evidence he can, submits it with law enforcement, and gets them completely fucked up. They gets them completely fucked over. But a lot of people have problems with his method. So I really want to talk about how he feels about people's problems with the way he does things, is the problems that he gets and the critiques he gets, the way he performs his operations. Does that outweigh? I mean, does that get in the way of what he gets done? Because if one person's complaining about what you do, but what you do causes so much good in the world, does it matter what the fuck that one person or that 12 people, 100 people, 1,000 people say? You know?
Yeah, that's a very fair point, honestly. Like, that's such a good point, because he's one of those people where he's got those like controversial takes where you love him or you hate him type of thing, right? And then he also does predator hunting, which is, I feel like, something that almost every single person can agree with is a positive for society, right? Except the ones where they just prank them. If you do the predator catching where you just prank them, what is that helping?
It's entertainment. Shout out to Tommy C. Tommy C. He sat back and talked to me after we got done exposing CD-ROM, and he was like, I'm glad you guys are not pressing this like pred stuff, because it's the easiest thing for views. Which I'm not saying he does that, but like it literally is. You make a fucking compilation about catching predators, it blows the fuck up. People want to see these monsters get what they feel has coming towards them.
Yeah.
It's easy content. It's easy eyes. It just is. Regardless whether you're doing a good job, whether you're doing good, no matter how much you try to be, how do I say, good faith about it, people are going to fuck with you.
Yeah, that's for sure. And like, somebody said Vitaly's the best. What? Like,
he is. He is,
what?
but look, Vitaly is a good person when it comes to making content.
He's a good content creator, but he's not good at getting these people behind bars.
No, he's not. Not at all. Not at all. Now, if Vitaly, like, how do I say this? If there was like a Predator version of like Chris Hansen, where they slap up the Predators and make fun of them for like 40 minutes and then they get arrested, he would be the biggest, richest person ever. He just would. I get to watch a guy like Starman get slapped up, eat like with spaghetti, making them like eat hot dogs upside down that have firecrackers in it. That's fine. I have no problem with that. Humiliate them. Show the world that they're nothing, that they deserve this. But also make them pay.
Yeah, because here's the thing. I don't think, and this is one of the things I really want to ask Alex. This is an opinion that I've always had, is that when you see these guys, I don't think they can be rehabilitated. I think people who have these problems, genuinely, it's something they deal with like for a long time.
That is the case, but also there's also people that are just opportunist. They're just a guy that's fucking lonely. They get online, they're so fucking boned up. Some girl hits him up like, yeah, I'm 14, and he just doesn't give a fuck.
I just want to know,
does he get any special rights? No.
What the
Does he get any
percentage of
special
like
treatment for that?
reoffenders is, though? Like does he?
No, most of them are
know that?
reoffenders. No, most of them are reoffenders. Because if you get to that point of desperation, you're always going to be in that point of desperation. Even if you're not a person that goes out looking for that, if you just end up in a situation like that, that's not good. That's not good. If you dive into the deeps of that mindset, if you're such a depraved individual that those lines are blurred for you, there's not saying there's no turning back, but it's just like that corruption's always going to be there.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
It's a stain,
It's like, I feel like it's like, this sounds so wrong to say, but it's almost like a forbidden fruit thing, right? It's like they got like a touch of like some depraved, nasty shit, and they just like can't get enough. It's like some sick fucking shit.
Bobby Joe, Buff, we don't ever hit the guys up first. I'm not talking about like that actual thing. I'm talking about the poaching, like the dudes that get hit up by the Chris Hansen decoys, and they're just like, fuck, yeah.
They don't get hit up.
What?
That's actually, that's how you can't hit them up. You have to,
to
clear
I get
it
what
up,
you mean.
they have to make a
wrong
profile
thing.
and somebody hits
They make
them
a profile, they get caught. That's what I'm saying. They get They look at that profile, they hit them up. That's what I mean. Not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Regardless.
Yeah,
You're
we
right. They
plan on
never
it while
message
we-
first. They never message first. That's correct. That's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
I'm saying it like it's a mutual back, like they're hitting up. No, I'm talking about when they hit up somebody, there's people out of there that is out of desperation. But when you get to that desperation that you're looking at a profile and they tell you that they're that age and you continue, I don't think they're saving you. That's the point
Yeah.
I'm trying to make.
I'll give a little bit of background on Alex because Maui asked a question that I will be asked. Oh, he's here. He's arrived.
Hello, Alex. You're live on Lil Cow Nerds. How
I
you
don't
doing
think
today?
he's a Discord pro yet, guys. So
No, he's not. I do like the name DAP though, you know.
But he started Predator Poachers, I believe, in 2019. That's his foundation
Yes.
that he does this with. So, oh yeah, we're gonna be switching off the grays now, you guys. So make sure you get your greens in.
Yes. Yes. Should we give them 5 minutes to
You
get
might
their...
not know
Wait.
you're muted, Alex, but you are muted.
Yes, yes. You are.
Oh, okay. Here, let me get on my computer here.
Yeah, it's
No
way
problem,
easier
no
on a
problem.
computer. For some reason, the phone's always messed up.
Yes, 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 it is.
Yes. New login detection. Here we go.
How are you doing today, Mr. Rosen?
Dude, good. How are y'all, man? Thanks so much for having me on. I'm sorry I'm late. I literally just got home a minute
No,
ago.
thank you.
You're
No,
not
thank
late.
you.
I had a time discrepancy with you, so if anything, you're technically early. We were supposed to be 30 minutes from now.
I
Yes, yes.
appreciate it. I appreciate it.
So,
Um,
one quick question. How do you prefer your last name? Because a lot of people in our chat were
Rosen.
debating this.
Rosen.
Yes,
Rosen,
yes. Zay, say it right.
I have been saying
Yeah,
it
let me-
right this whole
I
stream.
know, I'm just messing with you. I'm joshing with you. All right, sorry. I'm going to stop interrupting now.
Let me share this real quick.
Yeah,
All
take your
right.
time. No worries.
Check out my interview.
I heard that this is your first time on Discord. How you liking it so far?
Well, I've had this Discord account for years, but I just barely go on it. Like I didn't even have it on my phone. I think when she contacted me, so
Oh, that's great. That's great, man. Man, it was weird when I first started doing it. So it's crazy. It's crazy though.
Yeah, Discord's just how Keem runs everything through the network, so we're just so used to hosting shows on Discord. Oh,
right.
we got a question.
Phantom super chatted $20.
Wait, here,
Legit
let me
question for
pop in
Alex.
on the computer
How does
here.
he
Yeah,
feel
take your
about
No
problem,
the
take your time.
proliferation of pred catchers like Trilogy Media, Skeeter Gene, and other big creators in the space?
Let me screenshot that for you, Phantom, because I'm going to give him a sec to get on his computer before I start quizzing
I
him.
don't. Is there a way that we can like mute this?
The TTS, Keem has
Yeah.
to do it on his end.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh no, we got a little swirly going on. It's all
Yeah.
right. Let's get them going. It's okay. This is the best time for you guys to get your memberships in, get your questions in. This is gonna be a great interview. I'm actually kind of excited.
I can try.
I gotta
that.
keep my.
Here we go.
Hi.
Hey.
Alex. Okay.
Hi.
So, all right, it's been an interesting morning. There's so many questions people want to ask you to start out already, so I don't want to hit you with like a bombardment of this. So, if you just want to give the people like a rough like how you got into predator catching and what you do.
Absolutely. So what we do is we catch online child predators across the country. I run a group called Predator Poachers. We have arrests in 48 states, convictions in 43. And yeah, typically we pose minors online or other scenarios that involve parents of minors. And predators across the country message us under that assumption, and they either get sexual online, go to meet for sex, and we approach them on camera, hope to get some evidence out of them, and usually we do. And we turn it over to law enforcement, and it's yielded over 200 convictions nationwide.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay.
Oh my God.
Well, so you started your foundation in 2019, correct?
That's right. That's right. And we didn't start really getting arrests until 2021.
I know somebody in particular had a question because I know you mentioned how like the decoys and with minors. Do you use minors with like parental consent, or how do you get decoys for predator poachers?
Well, everybody we use is over 18. But when we first started, back when I was 19, we did have one of my camera guy's little cousins who was 16. And the first picture I used was of my little brother. Just 'cause, I really had no one else to use. I was like, oh, well, let's see how this goes.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's the extent of it.
That makes sense. Okay.
My
So,
only question is, out of all your accolades that you've achieved, because you've clearly done like as many things as you just told, and there's more to come. Which one are you most proud of? Would it be the EDP?
No.
I figured it
Definitely
would. A
not.
lot of people feel like that would be. I feel like it'd be something else.
No. We've caught way worse people than EDP. I know EDP is the most notable. Unfortunately, it was done in Bakersfield, which we've learned the hard way that Bakersfield will not prosecute these people that we bring to them. I mean, we've caught other people in Bakersfield too, including sex offenders, and every single time it's been a lack of prosecution from the DA over there. And I know Gideon caught one there recently too. And he had a guy dead to rights. They actually did arrest him, but then charges ended up getting dropped for absolutely no reason. So yeah, Bakersfield is a no-go for predator catching. Unfortunately, I would thought at the time it was like our first, or no, it was like one of our first few catches in California. I was like, oh, Bakersfield is going to be better than LA County. LA County's not great either, but little did I know. But I'd say the most happy I am with a bust has to be probably Jeff Griswold in. We caught him in Roseville, Michigan. He's from this little town called Langsburg. He was meeting who he thought was a mom and a daughter, and we called him the mac and cheese pred because he said he came in his 4-year-old daughter's mac and cheese and mixed it in, among other things. But he was talking to the mom and the daughter, and I guess we had a decoy son there as well, and he wanted to have sex with all of them. He confessed in person on the hidden camera to molesting all 3 of his grandkids when they were under a month old. And then when I went to go interview him, he confessed to it as well. He confessed to having child pornography,
wow.
and of course to meeting the kids and all that for sex. And he brought sex toys too. So I'm happy to say that he's charged now in 3 separate counties as a result of our bust. He's already convicted in Roseville, where we caught him for meeting the parents for sex and all that stuff, and for the child porn. He is now has a trial coming up that he's probably going to take a plea deal on for the child molestation he admitted to in Clinton County, Michigan, and in his home county. God, I forgot what it was called. His home county. Let me see. Hold on. I think it's Perry County, maybe. Let me see. Langsburg, Michigan.
So the reason why I asked this question is because like a lot of people are notable to the things that you've done when it comes
Right.
to EDP, but people don't understand. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of had a visceral reaction. We watched some of your stuff last night, and I
Yeah.
believe it was this really pudgy Minecraft, like Reddit built kind of guy that you were going after, and you just got him to like sit there and as a calm person, sit there and let him admit the most disgusting, heinous things to you. And you keep such a professional attitude. Like, I've had my chat rip me apart because I'm known as the goofy, loud guy, but I wanted to bring this professionalism because I respect you for you keeping your composure, your cool when you're dealing with these situations with some of the most disgusting reprobates on the planet.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we that's the way to do it, man. I mean, the person sitting in front of me, we want them fully prosecuted. When I was 19 years old, we didn't take it as seriously, but I was just pretty much out. I mean, less than a year removed from high school at that point. We are just going around just screaming they're a pedo. But when you get older, you start to mature and you see the extent of how bad these people are. Because when we first started out, I mean, we're on dating apps, and I'm not saying that people on dating apps don't need to be caught, but if you're on an over 18 dating app, you're probably not looking for a minor. Now there are exceptions to that, and yeah, they would go for a minor, but it is probably their first time doing something like this. But we started to in 2020. We started to decoy on like Instagram, Facebook, stuff like that. And there's communities full of these people looking for children, and you start to see the gravity of the situation, and you're like, "Holy shit!" And yeah, so you get better at what we do. We find what works with talking to these people, find what doesn't work, and yeah, a lot of them talk themselves into very long prison sentences.
They do. And my follow-up questions, I'll let you get right back to it. I just want to get a couple of mine in just because my brain works weird. So out of all the people that, how do I say, I'm sorry, really quick. So you got me just a little fucking nervous. I'm not gonna lie. You just hold on, Zay. Go ahead and ask a question while I reflame myself real quick.
So recently I mentioned to you, like when I reached out, that there was somebody who was a PDF sympathizer who we at least now think has some ties to potential Oop,
I
did we
got
lose you?
her. I got a disc. I guess because Discord opened on my phone, so it took me to another location. Just to re-ask that.
Oh yeah. So I was saying, when I initially reached out to you, I mentioned that we had somebody in our community who we recently got out because he was like a PDF defender for someone who was actually known to be the first ever Roblox predator. And the biggest reason that this guy has never been charged is because he's in Canada, and a lot of the things have happened like with people in other countries. I don't know if you know anything about that or like where we could take things further, because we have proof, admittance of this guy admitting he's a pedophile, and what we could do with that.
Well, do you have like proof that he was soliciting minors online and
We have proof
getting
that
nudes
he
from them?
getting nudes and doing Skype calls with them. Yeah.
Well, I would have them file a report. Where I don't know where he's in Canada. Is he like in Ontario or
I think Toronto,
don't
if
know.
I'm correct.
Toronto? He's in Ontario. I don't know, man. I would just reach out to Toronto PD and ask what you can do. I mean, I'm certainly no expert on Canadian predator catching. So
Yeah, have you ever done any in Canada before, or do you mainly do
we have one
states?
arrest in Canada in Niagara Falls, and our guy PP Long Island, one of my branches, also has an arrest in Niagara Falls. So they've been great, but if he's not in Niagara Falls, I really wouldn't know how to go about it besides just calling them and asking.
Yeah, that's at least helpful, because it's been a wild ride these past few weeks, which is mainly why we wanted to reach out to somebody who's like more of a professional, because we know you've been doing this for like, what, 5 years now?
6 years, yeah.
Yeah, 6, because 2019. I was like, it's 2025 now. I'm still in 2024.
Yeah.
So what do you think was the best direct result that you've seen of like your work that you've done in these communities? Like, what was the like best arrest that you've gotten?
Well, technically, the best result was in this town called Center, Texas. We caught a guy named James Burke, who was a sex offender, at his Tractor Supply job. Y'all can just Google it, if you want to kind of see it. But he was a sex offender, invited our live decoy to the Tractor Supply to have sex in the bathroom. And he, said he was going to do all that, had child porn on his phone, and he ended up getting a life sentence for that. They got him on a lot of stuff. So he's currently rotting away in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. And I'd say I guess my favorite conviction so far, besides Jeff Griswold, might be Kevin Cook in Jewel, Iowa. We caught him in 2023. He admitted to actively molesting his own daughter. He set up a meeting with us posing as a pedo dad for us to come over and quote unquote play with his daughter. And he invited us over on a Sunday because he had custody of her that day. But we came obviously a little bit early. We didn't want to do it with her right there. So we showed up at his door earlier. And he ends up admitting that he is actively molesting his own daughter and just broke down about it. Said he had
Yes.
pictures of her on his phone, and he's doing 25 years in Iowa right now.
Wow.
Yes. Now that actually, thank you. That actually restarted my brain. I'm sorry. I got there was so much that overloaded. We had to turn off the freaking chat. But out of all the people that you processed, or all the people that you've caught and gained evidence on, how many of those people do you think were opportunistic type of predators, and how many people do you think were like, they're planning this, they've done this before, they're repeat offenders? Out of all those people, what do you think the percentage would be?
Almost everybody we caught in 2019 and 2020 were definitely opportunistic predators. Of course, there are exceptions. I mean, one of our longest sentences too, Mark Mallow, who's doing 131 years in Texas right now. We caught him in the San Antonio area in Converse. He was a teacher who was out on bond for child porn when we caught him, and we caught him with child porn. And we also got him going after a 14-year-old decoy. That was on a dating app, and obviously, he's not an opportunistic predator. He is a pedophile. But I'd say from 2021 onwards to now, I'd say over 99% of them are not opportunistic, and they're more so, this is what they do, this is how they think, this is how they're wired.
Are there?
So, out of all the opportunistic killers, all the opportunistic predators, and all the people that have definitely like done this before, they've just been abusing multiple people. Which cases have been more heinous? The people that have been repeat offenders or the new offenders?
Oh, definitely repeat offenders. I mean, with opportunistic ones, it's more so there's less grooming going on. They just kind of get to the point. or they're just kind of like, or there's like, oh, I don't know if I should do this. Like it's basically like there's not a lot of grooming tactics they employ. Obviously, they need to be caught and arrested, and I think they need the same penalty as the non-opportunistic ones. But the ones who have been doing this for years are very, very, very just into it. I mean, they fall in love with the child. They it's fucked up. It's very.
That reminds me of the Starman. Zay, I got one more thing, and I promise you can go back into it.
Okay.
So how do you feel with some of the people that fell in love, like you said, brings us back to our Starman thing that we've done. We exposed a person in our community, like she said, that was CD-ROM, and he had years of not only, how do I say it, doing PR for this guy, defending him, and I think allegedly may have been there when he was either grooming or offending.
Allegedly,
Like,
he definitely put kids in situations to talk to this guy.
Yes,
on the
we
internet.
definitely did. But as a legal way, the only thing I could say until we fully I believe it's not. But allegedly, was he being there and being defending and being a part of this? Do you think he is just as disgusting as Starman, or do you think he's just lost in the sauce when it comes to his friend?
So there was somebody who basically put minors in a situation to talk to this pedo.
Basically, yes. Defended him for years.
What was his reasoning for? Oh, so he knew he was a pedo, but still put minors in the situation.
He says
anyway.
that the guy is so mentally autistic and that he doesn't know what he's doing and that he's tried to help this guy. This guy has been offending since 2013 and they are actively still friends as of this year.
Our DACA team. Could somebody send me the clip of CD-ROM on talking about Starman? I would like him to react to that. Just to see, but if you can give some more context, he basically knew all these allegations, and he said basically he's not a convicted.
He said that he's the pedo's accountability partner.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
And the guy is currently still offending to this day.
Well, yeah, I mean, I went to jail earlier this year for a situation like that. Luckily, the case is resolved, but I got arrested in Missouri because there was just an endless offender, Joshua Teague, who's working at a Steak and Shake in Branson, Missouri. And he had gotten arrested in 2020 for sexually harassing an underage employee there. He sent her, the 17-year-old, 58 penis pictures just over the internet. He got arrested for it, and the charges inexplicably got dropped in 2020. I don't fucking know why this county kept defending him. And then we catch him in 2024, and he admits to molesting his own sister back in 2016 and admits to wanting sex with her decoy, sent penis pictures. He got arrested, but charges got dropped. And finally, in 2025, he's messaging the same damn decoy saying, those guys came and filmed a video of me, but I still want to have sex with you. And it's mind-numbing. So I went to his job and raised a bunch of shit there. And I'm like, this person's a pedophile. His job wasn't too happy about it, and I got arrested for a felony harassment charge on the owner of the place, as if I even knew who she even was. But, yeah, it was a shit show. But finally, they pressed charges on him, and actually it's sticking this time. But it's a shame that it took all that. I mean, it's fucking wild. But yeah, I mean,
wild.
In other words, these retards know what the fuck they're doing. My point is, he was also a little bit slow, but he knew full and well what he was doing.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of times. It's you'll see when you're interviewing them. Some of them seem slow, but it's the way that they're talking about this. They know the heinous acts that they're committing. It's not a secret. They try to keep it secret.
Right. I know.
No, that's crazy.
We've come across, we've come across one who, he was being perverted with our decoy, but I interview him in person. He's literally just drooling out of his mouth, and I'm like, all right, this guy would talk to anybody that messages him. So I just right there after 10 minutes, I'm like, yeah, we're done here. We're not doing anything. You can tell what the difference is. He's just like, huh? But it's
that's different. Yeah, that actually proves, because a lot of people think that you have no scruples when it comes to it, you're just there for this, and that kind of gets me back to one of our original questions that I feel like we didn't ask you. It was at this point, I want to ask you what drives you at this point. And what really started you on this? Was it just because you were bored? Or is there something in your life that affected you that brought you on this path? Or what was it?
Well, no, luckily in our family, there was none of that. I realized that years later, my little brother was solicited by an online predator. When he was 13, he got basically tricked into sending, an inappropriate photo on Snapchat. And at the time, we all thought, oh, he just sent it to some female his age and all that. Mm-hmm. But it's but now, doing this now, it's wait a second. That was definitely an older man pretending to be a little kid getting that photo from him. But he's fine and everything. It's not like
Yeah.
I'd be lying if I said that's my driver for why I do. I realized it's after I started doing this, but I've always wanted to be a police officer. I've always wanted to quote unquote get the bad guys, and I've just always been like a doer. Always been just somebody who doesn't sit on the sidelines. Except in college football, I sat on the sidelines for that 1 year. But other than that, I'm not a sideline sitter. I like to do shit. And what drives me now, I mean, my God, we hear these pedos talk about molesting babies. I mean, how can you not want to keep doing this if this is what you're stopping? So that's the biggest motivation. Number two, it honestly pays pretty damn well. I'm employing my high school friends. We're very close with each other. We have a great time doing this, and
No,
yeah,
I agree. No, that's the perfect answer I wanted. And Zay, that's the end
No,
of my line
Buff.
of questions.
I
For
was
now.
about to say I'm getting my
No,
question.
I said
You
that's the
said
end
this
of my
3
line.
times.
I know. I said that's the end of my line of questions. Go ahead. This is all you for now.
Okay, so I wanted to ask you, since you've been doing this a really long time, and I know you mentioned like some of the early days, like things were a little different, like the police weren't as involved. Is there any situations that like almost like keep you up at night that you still think about that were like really fucked up that you never really got a solution to?
Well, I'm trying to think of a case that's like a got away where they should have where it's just an egregious. Well, I mean, we had a guy in Knoxville, and there's nothing that really keeps me up. I mean, I have a pretty clear mind from all this. Like, I don't think it affects. I don't think it affects me. I think I'm built for this. But we had a guy we caught. Me and Gideon caught him. Kial Beeler. He goes by Matthew Beeler. I guess it's an easier name to pronounce. We caught him in Knoxville, Tennessee, in December of 2024. And he admitted to molesting his own niece, gave the name, gave where it happened, gave all of that. Knoxville PD failed to investigate it. They failed to do anything. There's no follow-up from them. I asked for follow-up. There was none. And, that wasn't our first problem with Knoxville. In 2022, we caught a guy. He looked really a lot like Skeeter Gene. I forgot what his name was. But he admitted to child porn on his phone. Cops just let him walk away without even taking his... I mean, Knoxville PD fucking sucks. And we had a guy also in December 2024, Sean Murphy, who was going after the dad and the decoy son. I was posing as the dad. Mm-hmm. And he admitted to molesting 2 kids, gave their names, gave everything that needed to happen. And it happened in Texas. We caught him in Pennsylvania, but the molestation happened in Texas. And I found out exactly who the kid was. I found out who her mom was and her new stepdad. And I actually went to their house and like knocked on the door and, wanted to tell them like, hey, this is what happened. Do you guys want to file a police report about this? And nobody answered. I don't think anybody was home. I got in touch with one of them over Facebook, and it was a stepdad. And he gave I'm not going to accuse him of anything, but I will say it's suspect. I talked to him on the phone. I told him exactly what happened. He knew who Sean Murphy was. And he said that, but our kid doesn't show any signs of abuse, so we're going to just leave this alone. And that was pretty fucking heartbreaking. That was bullshit. I fucking hated that. So...
I have 2 donations for you really quickly. This one came in from Sam Bandit with the 20. He said, "Thank you for your courage facing absolute evil every day, Alex. Just like Charlie Kirk, you are making a huge difference in the world, protecting those that can't protect themselves."
Super appreciated, man. Thank you.
And this next one is a question, which I did want to ask you anyways. Phantom with the 20 said, "Legit question for Alex. How does he feel about the proliferate? I think he means
proliferation.
Yeah, proliferation of pred catchers like Trilogy Media, Skeeter Gene, and other big creators in this space."
Well, I mean, they're getting these pedos locked up. They're all doing a pretty good job. And if the pedos are going to jail, getting prosecuted, I think more people need to be doing it that way. I think the ones like DAP who go around slapping them, I think they're a huge detriment, and I think they're retarded for doing that because it ruins prosecutions. But, as long as they're getting these pedos arrested and finding ways to do it, I support what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. I know, like, Vitaly is, like, one of those, like, big ones who's been, like, getting prolific for it. How do you feel about him specifically? Because I know he's, like, got a big name for it, and he does a lot of the pranking.
I think he's an idiot, and I think he deserves 20 years in the Philippines, not for fucking around with people there, but I think that's karma for him beating up that old lady in Florida where nothing happened to him. So I hope he fucking rots. And honestly, if I was running society, someone like Vitaly would get the death penalty for doing that. So I think he should fucking rot.
Real for that, honestly. Somebody, Rudolph with the 5 just said, Alex Rosen is way better than Chris Hansen. He has done more in 6 years than Chris in 20 years.
Well, Chris Hansen doesn't like other catchers too much, so
Really?
we got a lot more work to be done. But yeah, I think he just stands in and just interviews them. I don't think he does much else, but whatever.
Yeah, Chris Hansen has a lot of weird checkered past, but he kind of really brought it out there. I really can't say he's kind of like the godfather of catcher.
Yeah, I know.
Catching.
If it wasn't for him, I doubt a lot of this happened. Maybe somebody would have thought of it, but without him, I mean, he definitely is like a huge reason this is happening. So he gets props for that, but
Regardless,
that's all I can really give him props for.
I feel that. Yeah.
A lot of people I know can be like really critical over people doing like the predator catching on YouTube specifically because they say a lot of it has to do with like farming views for clicks. What do you feel about like these criticisms?
Of course, it's farming views. The sex offender registry also wants to farm views. That's why their faces are out there. Any video posted is to farm views. That's posted publicly. So a lot of these reaction channels make videos on this predator catching stuff and say this is just for clicks and views as they're posting a video that they make sure is monetized for clicks and views. So yes, that's how we make our money. That's how we're able to reimburse our travel costs to catch more predators. And yes, I look at our channel, Skeeter, Gene, Gideon, us, all these other people doing it. I look at us as a more public sex offender registry. Now, and it's not just, and I think it's more effective than the sex offender registry because it's not just, with their face in a charge that, half the population doesn't even understand. It's their face, their city, everything they're admitting to. So there's no doubt that they should be a sex offender. Whether they get prosecuted or not, there's no doubt that they should be on YouTube because of what they're admitting to. And I think it's a really powerful tool that's used for good.
Yeah. Speaking of like the views and aspects of it, I feel like that was a very good point that people don't think about. And a lot of people go back to your EDP catch and they criticize you and they say specifically that they feel like you're the reason that he didn't get caught. What do you feel about those criticisms?
Well, I think that's not true. We were in touch with Investigator Diaz from the Kern County Sheriff's Department. We turned in his chat logs where he showed his penis multiple times, where he solicited a sexual meeting and all of that stuff. We turned in his video confession of him saying he was going to do it. I think people should know now that not every place wants to play ball with prosecution. I know a lot of people probably watch Gideon here. He had to make a whole video calling out the Marion County, which is Indianapolis district attorney, for failing to prosecute a fucking boys volleyball coach for going after a boy that same age. So yeah, there's some district attorneys that don't want to play ball. If you see a person confessing on video to doing this stuff, and there's chat logs to accompany it, like we showed a live stream of, and it's turned in. At that point, the ball's out of our court. Like, trust me, if it was up to me, obviously he'd be prosecuted. I want him prosecuted. That's why we turned in everything. But I think that should be pointed more towards the Kern County District Attorney. I forget what her name is, but she fails to prosecute these child predators, and I think she's a major problem.
Yeah. Well, that's really important to know. I think I got TTS turned off, guys. Sorry about that. But Sunshinery with the 10 just said, ask him about them catching their first female pedo about 4 days ago. How did it differ from catching a male? And I'm curious to hear if he believes that there will be more female cases.
Well, of course there's going to be more female cases, but so that's not the first female we've caught. We've caught three others before. Two of them are now convicted pedos. The other one was not arrested. But Crystal Rose in Citrus County, Florida, her and her sex offender husband went to go meet a 13 or 11-year-old, I forgot which one, but they went to go meet one of them for sex. And Crystal Rose is now a sex offender in Florida. She got no jail time, unfortunately. And then her sex offender husband, Jacob Rose, got 7 years. And then we also caught Rachel and William Burns in University City, Missouri. It was one of the most egregious cases we've ever had. They tried to go pick up an 11-year-old girl. Rachel brought her 2 toddlers with her to the meeting spot to obviously kind of blend in with this whole thing. William is a coward. He sent Rachel by himself to go do it. And he was obviously worried about a setup. So she was on the phone with him, and I had her separate the phone. And William didn't want to admit to anything, of course, but Rachel was talking about what they were going to do. and they got charged with attempted enticement of a minor in St. Louis County. And when they did their follow-up investigation, they found tons of child pornography, including videos of them molesting their own infant kids. And now Rachel and William are going to be sentenced. Rachel's going to be sentenced later this month. William's going to be sentenced, I think, any day now. But they've both pled guilty, and they're getting a minimum of at least 20 years in the feds.
Thank God, bro. It should be.
Yeah,
How is it
sure.
only fucking 20 years though? That shit should be fucking.
Well,
life.
that's the minimum they agreed to, but they can get up to William can get up to 40, Rachel can get up to 35. So I'm hoping they give him the max because it's enough already, man.
That also, I guess, brings up somebody donated for this question. Devastator with the 10 said, has anyone you've exposed ever actually willingly gone to therapy or improved themselves as a result, or are they pretty much guaranteed to reoffend if they aren't removed from the public?
I think they're guaranteed to reoffend. Somebody we caught in 2019 did follow through, go to therapy, all that stuff. I didn't end up posting his video, but I think that was more so me being just pretty much a naive kid at the time too, and believe this is before we've caught any pedo with child porn, before we've caught any pedo who admitted to molesting a real kid, and I just basically bought a sob story at the time because when he was walking off, there's just something that came over me and my cameraman that this guy's going to commit suicide. So I called him back and I'm like, hey man, listen, if you show me progress and you get therapy, I will not post your video. And, props to him. He actually went through and did all of that. I met with him 2 other times to kind of see how it's going. And, I don't know if that was the right decision or not. It probably was not the right decision to do that. That's something I would not do now. But, I'm more experienced. I have more people experience now in 6 years of traveling every state, employing all these people. Back then I was like I said, less than like a year out of high school and shit. So I was kind of like still figuring out all this stuff. But yeah, that was the one time I did that. But now we've had 4 pedos commit suicide, and I'm not going to sit here and dance on their graves, but I'm also not going to mourn for them either.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, there's no grief on my side there, but I'm not going to dance on it.
You don't wish death, but you're not going to be upset if it happens.
Yeah.
Well, I hope they all get freaking what they
Yeah.
deserve.
Chipper.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to be, but I'm not going to, swing my dick around and just, dance all over it. I'm still going to be graceful about it, but, they're a problem. They need to be eradicated.
Yeah. Fifth Nail with the 20 just said, do you believe that the most effective way to catch child predators is to outsmart them with technology or to change the environments and behaviors that allow them to operate in the first place, and why?
Well, the thing is, a lot of these online predators are not online predators. Like, Jeff Griswold, for example, the mac and cheese pedo, he was molesting kids for years. And without the internet, we wouldn't know that he was doing that. He would have gone to his grave, getting a 12-year-old pregnant in New Jersey. He would have gone to his grave molesting 3 of his grandkids. He would have gone to his grave molesting his own daughter. But because of the internet, he was able to latch onto a decoy account. Now all of those crimes he's being held accountable for, and he's going to spend the rest of his pathetic life in prison. Now, the drawback to that is he was able to access child porn. He was probably talking to more kids. And so it's like a double-edged sword. The internet's a way to catch them, to lure them out of their freaking shell that's kept secret for years. But it's also obviously access to kids. I mean, you see cases with Roblox where this guy kidnaps this 11-year-old girl. So it's really a double-edged sword. But I think the best way to get them is the internet and using the technology against them. But
have you guys ever done stings with Roblox or anything like that before? The guy that was just in our community, he was on Roblox, and Second Life was the other big one.
Your mic cut off for a second. Say that again.
I said, have you ever done any stings on Roblox or like Second Life, IMVU, any of that stuff? The guy who we just got from our community, he was on Roblox, and Second Life were his big two.
So we've had Schlep pass us on some Roblox pedos, and like kind of in those Discord servers associated with Roblox. And we've caught people who have used Roblox to basically solicit nudes from minors. Like we caught a Christopher Burton who's doing 15 years in Oklahoma right now. He was a sex offender with a Roblox account, talking to an 8-year-old girl, like talking to a real 8-year-old girl. We had a decoy on him. But we didn't decoy him on Roblox or anything like that. He just happened to have Roblox. Then Lewis Hasty, who's in jail right now for a sex offender violation, and he's a sex offender because we caught him with child porn. He would use Robux to buy nudes from children. So
Wow.
we've caught people who've used Roblox, but as for decoying specifically on there, we have not done that yet.
What are the main
Alright.
sites that you guys currently use to decoy on?
Platforms that you may know and not know. That's what I'll say.
Okay,
Yeah, I'd
fair.
say, yeah. I don't think that's some. Yeah, it's kind of this. Yeah, no.
Some of them say, some of them don't. It depends.
I understand. I understand the question though. I'm not. I was thinking about asking that like a couple minutes ago. I was like, I don't know. But one weird random question before I bring up this. No, I'll probably save it for later. But no, as much as we've told you about Starman, I just wanted to share this with him.
Oh, the video.
This is a quick. It's a quick, like 40-second blurb. Starman is openly shout out to Nightmare. If you one of our other shows in this network is called Lolcow Test. It's with a guy named Nightmare and Yo Mama. But Nightmare did I'm talking about deep investigative work.
Yeah.
Went into Second Life, went into all these chat rooms, got all these people to confess, gather all these recordings. Dude is like legit needs some rest and accolades. This horrible guy that solicited all these minors, fell in love with all these minors, disgusting things, hollowed out a fucking Sonichu with his penis. And this is his friend.
What's Sonichu?
Or, oh, not Sonichu,
a
just a
Sonic
Sonic. I'm sorry.
plush and
I think,
yeah.
Okay.
yeah, I don't want to send you the vid, but this is his friend defending him.
Starman. Starman is not a pedophile. He is not a convicted criminal. He's not a sex pest. He's not a registered sex offender. He's not in anything. But he is my.
Did I need you to click? Did you need to click on it? Do I need to go back?
Yeah. I got it.
Hold on. Here, let me just go back for it. I did you what Zay does to me all the time. I should have waited. My bad.
Convicted criminal. He's not a sex pest. He's not a registered sex offender. He's not in anything. But he is my friend. I will admit to him being my friend. And what Keemstar said about me making a lot of friends, that's true. I, for the longest time, have accepted random friend requests from just about anybody on the internet. I'm autistic, and I wanted to make friends. God's sake. Starman also wanted to make friends.
With
I know a lot more than a lot of all of you think that.
Well, that's what I just really need to show. That's really the gist of it.
Yeah, you missed the line where he said that it's okay because he didn't touch anybody. He just gooned with some young folks.
I'm known for my soundboard, and this is a clip that he said when he buried himself completely.
And did he goon with some young folks?
And he said, "So yeah, so what? Did he like?
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean the thing is, you know, I was not a good looking kid at all, so I didn't really get hit up too much by pedos online. But you know, sending these kids getting solicited for nudes and sending nudes, it does affect them. It does do damage to them psychologically because it's still a power dynamic. I know it's online; it's not exactly the same as in person, but it's online. It's still a power dynamic that they get preyed on, and you know, it also normalizes the whole sex as a kid thing with adults. So when that adult comes along wanting to meet up in person and do this stuff, it's more normalized for the child. So, you know, it's just one station on the assembly line of corruption to these kids. So I think these people who just goon with the boys or whatever, I think they're sick. And obviously, if you're consuming child pornography of adults, and I know that's not necessarily what we're talking about here, but of adults having sex with children, the way I look at it is you're sitting in the hotel room on the cuck chair watching that shit. You're a part of it, and you're condoning that abuse. So I think you also need to be the death penalty.
I agree.
Yeah, I hear that, CD-ROM. So you want to get back to it? I don't want to distract too much. I just wanted to bring that clip up.
That was good. So you've been face to face with a lot of these like dangerous people. Has there ever been a situation before where you were like worried that somebody might like snap and attack you? Like I know that there has been like situations where it's been hostile before.
Say, dude's huge.
I know.
How tall are
Getting
you?
physically attacked, you know, hand to hand. I'm not. I mean, I certainly, you know, am no world beater here, but You know, as if I have to like take someone to the ground, I can do that pretty easily.
More of like a weapon scenario, like
Yeah, it's the
especially in
weapons, right,
Florida, like
right,
everyone's
yeah,
strapped.
yeah. How
right.
tall are
You know,
you?
I'm 6'4", but we got chased with a gun in Massachusetts last year by John Rector, and that was scary as shit, man. All me and the camera guys all split up and ran in separate directions, and I had to run to this apartment complex, and I had to have for some freaking kid like let me into the building. I was like, let me in, let me in. And I'm glad he did, man, because you know he had no reason to like freaking trust this 6'4" dude just screaming at him to let me in the building, but he fucking did, and yeah, that was wild. And then he also called the pedo called me on my phone. And you know, he's like, "Where are you?" And the reason he had my phone number is because I met him under the guise of giving him a package. And dude, straight up fucking demon, dude, piece of shit.
Did he go to jail for that at all?
He got charged with the weapon stuff, but it was in Massachusetts, and Massachusetts fails to prosecute criminals too heavily unless they have a gun. So he only got charged with the weapon stuff, unfortunately.
What states would you say are the best with prosecuting, and then which ones are the worst?
The best is definitely Virginia. Virginia, Oklahoma, Alabama, Illinois, surprisingly, obviously outside of Chicago and Rockford, but everywhere else in Illinois is like almost always on an instant on-scene arrest. They're awesome in Illinois. And then I'd say Texas. Texas, we're pretty good in Texas, but Arizona's good. Utah's good. Lots of good states for it, but those are the ones that stick out to me.
Mm-hmm. Are there any that are like really bad? Like I know you mentioned Massachusetts. Any other ones?
Massachusetts sucks. South Dakota, we have a pedo arrested for hitting our camera. He hasn't been charged with sex crimes yet, so it's to be determined how they're going to be. We have one suicide in South Dakota. He definitely would have been charged with child porn, but he killed himself before the cops could do anything. He killed himself on scene. Tony Letcher, you can look it up. It was over the news last year. But yeah, I'd say bad state. Massachusetts sucks. Maine sucks. But man, I'd say South Carolina sucks. But I mean, we make it work in almost every state we go to, though. We make it work.
Are there any things that? What's the most controversial thing about you that you hate that people talk about?
Oh, I don't hate that they talk about anything, man. They're free to talk about whatever they want. I kind of, I think it's if they criticize, I think it's just kind of funny, and I like to engage with it.
Not even when people keep talking about going around saying the N-word all the time.
Oh, I don't care. I mean, I do it, so it's like if they want to talk about it, they're free to talk about it.
Just to be clear, we cannot say that on this show. Just
no,
clear.
No, I'm not gonna say it here, but I have the vocabulary I have. I mean, I
think mainly what I've seen in the clips I've done is out of trolling and laughing and not give a fuck. Yeah, like I feel like you think what you think it's funny. I think that you don't care what people say, and no matter what people label you, they can label you as a person that's a racist or whatever. You just don't care. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't care. They can do whatever they want. Truly.
I think it's because people know that you're Republican leaning, so it's anything to get a W on that, maybe. But personally, I've seen the clips. I've gone over it. Like there's like a compilation, and it's like. Each one of them never really seemed too malice to me personally. If you don't give a fuck, personally, I don't give a fuck. But we have an old black guy in our community, and I swear if I didn't bring this up, he would have called me Uncle Tom all damn day. So I had to get that shit out the pocket.
He's called you an Uncle Tom for less, honestly.
Yes.
I think putting so much value on a singular word is a sign of a weak society, and I think we as a society, especially as men, need to move past that and get out of our feelings. And obviously, part of that is people just need to grow the fuck up and just get some nuts, man. I mean, stop being offended over words and just get out of it. I mean, it's just we need to be past that in 2025.
Yeah, they need to stop worrying about the black race and start worrying about the real race that's going to take over, which is the bald people. Me and Alex are going to take the fuck over. All you fucking people.
He's not
with hair
quite there
out there
yet. He's got a little
out.
bit of hair still there. Okay.
No, I don't give a fuck. They got to watch out, Alex. You better tell them the real people that's going to take over.
Well, we're like in hibernation right now. In a couple of years, we'll be fully bald and ready to do it.
It's okay. You hear having fucks, better watch out.
Speaking of words that have offended people, one of our we took a few questions yesterday, and somebody donated for this question specifically. They wanted me to ask you why you thought it was appropriate to call some underage girl hot, or how he puts real minors in danger. Yeah, I mentioned that earlier, using them as decoys. I'm sure his answers will be great.
I don't know if I called an underage girl hot. What is he talking about?
That's literally all the donation said, with not a clip or anything. So I figured
think you were interviewing somebody and you were trying to butter them up so they could talk.
Oh,
and they're taking you out of context.
Yeah. Obviously, you butter up the predators, and yeah, you can kind of nudge. I mean, come on, man, she's good looking, man. Yeah, stuff like that. But yeah, of course. I also tell the pedos that, if they're like a coal miner in West Virginia, I say, oh, my dad was a coal miner in West Virginia. Or if the pedos are like we caught a Disney employee the other day who is very clearly not right wing. And I started shitting, and I don't even like Trump, but I started shitting on Trump from like can you believe that Trump is like a Russian asset and stuff, like, just spewing the talking points to him. So yeah, of course, we'll say things to the pedos to basically blend in and build a rapport with them. But, do I just call an underage girl hot in passing? No, I've never done that. But as for the live decoy stuff, yeah, we had my cameraman's little cousin be the live decoy a couple times. And, like I said, man, he was 16, we were 19 years old, and, we weren't making the best decisions back then, but, what are we going to do about it? We can just, figure it out.
Same donator.
I completely agree.
Has another controversial question to ask you, and this is the last one that's controversial. She said, ask him why he is okay with his cameraman being a Nazi. The guy has a picture of him Roman saluting in front of a Nazi flag.
He's welcome to express the views he wants to express. He's Hispanic. I mean, I don't know.
Well,
he's Hispanic, but and I'm a Jew, so I think, if I'm okay with him, actually anybody could be okay with him. I don't care. Film's fine. I get along with him great. He's my best friend from high school, and it is what it is.
Okay. Well, I'm just glad I got those out of the way, because I had to ask them for her. Those are really it when it comes to the controversial shit. The Lolcow universe, everybody here, Keemstar has a controversial past, Boogie has a controversial past, so we're no subject to controversy.
I don't think it's too controversial. I think it's a lot more controversial to scam people, like Chris Hansen has, and kind of leave unpaid hotel tabs. But I will say that nobody who's worked with me will ever say that Alex was dishonest. Nobody will ever say that Alex fucked me out of this. Nobody will ever say that, Alex just treated me like shit. And that's why, you see all these so-called good people on the internet, they have a new crew, they have a new this, new that, replacing this, replacing that every single year. But we've had the same people working at Predator Poachers since 2019. Of course, we add more people, but we never subtract. And we've had the same decoys at this point for years. And I think our continuity and the fact that we've been the same team plus adding people for pretty much all 6 years now, I think it says a lot about how we run things and how it is to work for us.
Mm-hmm. Out of all the collab catches you've done, which one has been your favorite? Because I know you've done a lot, like you've done like Gideon and a bunch of ones.
Man, who am I going to piss off with this answer? This is the one that I'm actually more uncomfortable answering than anything else you asked.
Really?
Oh my God. This is the one where I'm actually like, fuck.
He's like, I was looking forward to the
You
N-word
can name
question.
a
This
few
one's not.
if you make other people jealous,
This actually put me on the spot. Man. Fuck.
That's funny that this is the one question
This
that got
is the one
you.
that actually has me like, give me a second. This actually is the one where I'm like, okay, wait, let me explain myself real quick. Fuck. Oh my God, man.
As long as your answer isn't EDP, I think you'll be good.
Well, no, it's definitely not that. Oh my God, man. Oh.
I got him sweating, guys.
God. Man, you know what? This is probably a cop-out answer, but it's probably going to be PP Toronto. Back in 2020, I went up to Canada for, I think, one of 2 times in my life. And it was the first collab I've ever done. And, me and he's not, PP Toronto's not a thing anymore, but, he's kind of just, doing real world stuff, but we're still very good friends with each other. Mm-hmm. And, Yeah, man, we had a blast in Canada, bro. It was fun. It was fun. It was just a whole new experience. It was fun. But of course, honorable mentions. I love collabing with Bikers Against Predators. That is my dude. Close friend of mine. Gideon, of the past year, has become a very close friend of mine. Also from Houston, which is great. Love hanging out and collabing with them. And yeah, man, pretty much all the collabs, though, are good. But I think those three are my favorite. Yeah.
Are there any other predator catchers that you watch on YouTube that you like really enjoy their content or would recommend for people to watch?
Yeah, absolutely. I would start with EDP Watch, Gideon. Boots Gaming is the Bikers Against Predators channel. Of course, guys, check out our other Predator Poachers branches, Predator Poachers Illinois and Predator Poachers Long Island. Go sub to them right now before anybody else. And yeah, man, a lot of people do a good job. Oma does a good job. Courtney does a good job. Trilogy Media does a good job. Skeeter does a good job. Yeah, man, I think everybody still on YouTube's trying hard and doing a good thing.
I know somebody wanted me to ask you, what are your thoughts on OBL Nation / Rami or Rami?
Oh, he's a scumbag, man. He's a piece of shit. He's one I would not endorse, but you can go check him out for yourself. You know, I think what he puts on camera would do the talking rather than me having to explain it.
Okay, well, that's a good way to put
understand.
it. So we're about 10 minutes off from an hour, so I'll start closing off these questions here. If anybody wants to throw in any final questions for Alex, now would be the time to do so.
Well, here's my free question of the day. Alex, do you know about Cyrax?
Yeah, I mean, how could I not? Everybody's in my comment section all the time saying to go get him. You know, that's the thing. Like, I would, of course, want to get Cyrax the same way we wanted to get EDP. But in Ohio, the law says that it has to be a law enforcement officer on the other end of the chat for it to be prosecutable. So, I mean, unless Cyrax is like slinging CP around, which, from what I understand, he's being creepy towards minors online, you know, just kind of DMing them rather than getting nudes from them. There's not much to do. Like, I mean, I haven't seen any chat logs of Cyrax. You know, how do I put it this way? I haven't seen anything incriminating on Cyrax. I know he's creepy. I know he looks creepy. I've heard that he's creepy with minors. I believe he's creepy with minors.
You gotta look up Blind Billy.
On Billy, I'd have to look it up. But it's just there's nothing that's been in my hands with Cyrax that I can just go and feel like he can be arrested on. So that's why it hasn't happened yet. However, if that changes, I'll be the first one at his door.
And my next random question: what the fuck is those Paytons behind you? Because I've been looking at them the whole time and I like them.
Well, I don't know. My mom just paints weird shit. I have no idea.
Yeah, Mom, I like it. I really like it. I don't know what it is, but I love it. I've been looking at this whole time. You know, for real, like I legit sell them. Like I'm not even playing. Like just copy them.
Yeah, no, she does a pretty good job.
When the world looks back at Alex Rosen 10 years from now, what do you think the people are gonna say about you?
And, you know, I don't like to think about that too much. You know, I'm more worried about tomorrow, how I'm going to get all these people to the Sting House for this furry that we're going to catch on the 16th, who's going to meet the mom and the daughter, and I'm ready to put him in jail for hopefully a very long time. But I know, you know, if I keep thinking ahead to the next day, eventually it's going to equal 10 years. So what I hope people will say is that, you know, because of our work, because of the team's work, that a huge difference was made in a lot of communities and a lot of children's lives, and that the world is a safer place because of it. And, you know, maybe they'll be calling me congressman or something, you know, I don't know. But that's the number one thing I hope they can look back on, us doing a good job and still continuing to do that, too.
If you can go back in
think they
time
will.
and catch EDP again, what would you do different?
Great question. The first thing I would tell them is that we are not in Bakersfield. We are in what's the next county? Kern County's fucking huge, man. You know, it's like 2 hours. It's a really big county. I would still tell them that we're in a city in LA County that arrests. LA County is weird because there's cities that'll arrest, there's cities that won't arrest. It's really just like a red and blue, like, you know, this is a good spot. It's not a good spot. It's strange. But I would tell them that we're in LA County or, well, you know, maybe Tulare County. That's the next county over from Kern County. I don't know how far that is from Bakersfield, though. But I don't know. I'll tell them we're somewhere not in Bakersfield. I'll just say that. And go ahead.
No.
Oh, yeah. I would tell them we're not in Bakersfield. As for the evidence gathering on him, I think the decoy, that was actually my girlfriend at the time decoying him. It wasn't the chick that read the chats. That was not the one decoying him. But my girlfriend at the time actually decoyed him. She did a great job. She did a really, really good job on him. I wouldn't change anything about that. But you know, when Kern County failed to prosecute him, you know, at the time I was 21. I was getting bombarded. Like EDP just got caught. My phone's blowing up, and now these videos are coming out about me. I don't know what to do anymore. We're getting freaking banned everywhere. Like, what the fuck's going on? But now what I would do is I know Kern County would not prosecute him if we caught him in Kern County where Bakersfield is. So if he doesn't meet up or anything, or if he meets in Kern County, I would immediately start pointing at the district attorney saying, blow her shit up online with phone calls and text. No, we don't want to blow, no violence. Blow her shit up online. Tell her, hey, prosecute this guy, because we've had to do this twice recently. One in Jacksonville, where they were going to let a sex offender walk with child porn on his phone until we started going crazy on them, saying, prosecute this, what are y'all doing? They ended up slapping him with 8 felonies so far, more coming. That's David Binns. We caught a child porn producer in Virginia Beach, which Virginia Beach is great. I don't know what the fuck they were doing that night. We caught a child porn producer in Virginia Beach. They let him walk with his phone with the video of him molesting a 6-year-old on that phone. But we got in touch with the victim's family very quickly the next morning. They filed a report. He's now charged with molesting that 6-year-old and meeting our decoy. His name is Majul Butler. There's a news article on him. Look him up. And we blew up Virginia Beach and say, what the fuck are y'all doing? Put him in cuffs. You have all the evidence. And so we would have done that. We would have had a public pressure campaign on Kern County to do the right thing, and I think it would have gone better. But I was just too overwhelmed 4 years ago.
One other question. Somebody said, like, they wanted to know how you handle, like, the mentally handicapped predators. Like, do you think that they deserve the same jail sentences as other predators, or should parents be held accountable in those situations?
Once you're 18, I mean, you're your own independent adult. I mean, I think the parents. I think if the parents knew about it, they should be held accountable. But I mean, it's like nobody wants to think their kid's a predator, and if there's no prior history, if there's no prior signs of it with these parents, I mean, what are they supposed to do? But yeah, they also need to be thrown in jail. I mean, they're still doing the action. You know, the child porn isn't less severe because it's on a retard's phone. The kid isn't less molested because a retard did it. I mean, we've had lots of people reach out to us saying, this happened to me when I was younger. You know, I went through this as a kid. And not once did I hear the pedo had this income, so it was more severe than this pedo, or this pedo had this IQ, so it's less severe than that pedo. It's always, this happened to me, this is how it affected me. So yes, those retards need the same penalty as the other ones, and full expectation that happens, no excuses.
Absolutely. Is there anything else you wanted to ask, Buff?
Oh, I saw this is one that one of my people asked me to ask you. If you had to take down, let's just say you caught on to like the Epstein list, and you knew everybody that was on there, whether they were leaning your politics or not, would you put politics aside to make sure you get them?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, most people we catch, I'd say, are right leaning. Yeah, absolutely. There's no. No, I didn't vote for Donald Trump in 2024 because I knew he would not release the Epstein list. I was saying this last summer before the election. He was not going to release the Epstein list. He spent us into oblivion. He's a fucking bullshitter. So yeah, every single one of them needs to fry. There's no question about it.
I knew it. I was right. Now thank you. You won me $50. I knew it. I told them. You just won me $50. Hey, square. Look. Oh my God. Yeah, Lewis. Yeah, Lewis. I got you. But oh my God, I'm slipping my professionalism. You almost saw my podcaster side. But no, thank you so much for coming. I don't know how long we still have you. We don't want to keep you, but hey, if you're always into another update, we'll love to have you back on.
Yeah, man, hit me up in a couple months if you want me back on. We'll make it happen.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming. Give the people a shameless self promo right now so they can know where to find you.
Well, if you want to find us on YouTube, just look up Alex Rosen Exposed, and I'm just kidding. Type in Predator Poachers. Type in Predator Poachers on YouTube, PREDATOR space POACHERS. That is a very close friend of mine's channel, and the guy confronting the pedos looks a lot like me and talks like me, and is the same height as me and the same exact build as me, and also coincidentally has the same name as me, but it's not me. Predator Poachers on YouTube, and just follow us on there. And if you want to support even more, you'll know where to do it after you follow on there.
How much do we have to pay you to say "lol cow nerds" in your next video?
Let me do it, then send whatever you want to send after. Just remind me to do it. I'll do it. I'll figure it out.
Deal.
Yes. Okay.
Awesome.
Deal.
Thank you
so much,
for
Alex.
coming on, Alex. We won't take up any more of your time today, but you have been an amazing guest. We really appreciate all your insight on what you do.
Yeah, thank you all so much. It was a pleasure being on. It was very good meeting both of you all.
Awesome.
Yeah, don't stop being the troll you are. I love it, by the way. So
I'm not.
Never do.
You have a great day, Alex.
Peace.
You too. Y'all take care. Bye.
All right, we're going to get heading back over to our Discord. So in case you guys want to hop into members waiting and ask any questions to me or Buff about what we just did, I'm sure Buff will link up with me here in a second. I think he's still on the other call. We're going to move the chat back to sub mode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I'm sorry, I was really nervous for that. I feel like you guys could tell I was a little out of my element there. Somebody tag Buff and tell him I'm in the live on air, because I didn't say anything to him, I just dipped. Let me get the chat back on so you subscribers can get talking. Oh my god, all my nerves are just like dropping out now. That was a good interview. He's a really cool guy. I feel like we learned a lot about like the predator catching sphere. I think at least we got a next move to what to do with this Starman CD-ROM stuff, so thank you, Sunshinery. I'm really glad you guys enjoyed. Where the fuck is Buff right now? Am I just gonna end out the show here? Is he not coming? Where the fuck? Oh, there he is. Hey, Buff. I was like, where'd you go?
1 second.
Buff nearly lost his shit laughing. Yeah, was it the loud-ass motherfucking barking dogs? Because when his dog started barking, all I could think about was Keem being like, this loud-ass motherfucking barking dogs. I'm really glad you guys enjoyed that. That was fun. That was like our first major interview on Nerds,
Hold on.
guys. We made it through. Yeah, he's re-weebifying. Okay. You followed Alex for a few years. He's awesome and actually cares about the kids. Yeah, you can definitely tell from his answers. Like, that's the most important thing to him, is making sure the kids are safe, and I respect that hell out of him for that. Damn, it's been such a good episode today, you guys. It's only an hour 30 in. I don't know if we're going to do 30 more minutes. I'm retarded. I'm retarded or you're retarded? Let me get rid of this. And let me put TTS back on. Alright. Well, I will give you guys a little bit of time in case anybody wants to hop in members waiting, wants to talk about anything with us.
I'm back! Oh my god, that was hard. It was like holding in a fart. Man, look, I watched Demon Slayer and my dude, look, I gotta talk about anime. I went a whole...
Before you go on the super long anime I need to use the bathroom! I'm just gonna full screen you! That's all I was gonna say, Buff! I'm gonna full screen you, I really gotta pee.
Rada. I had to fucking do that. Good goddamn! Good God, it was like holding in a fart. You know how hard it was to be that? That was horrible. Why you guys make me do that? The whole time I'm trying to be professional and shit. All these niggas over here like, oh, why are you doing that? I don't know why you're acting like this. You know what? I don't like professional weeb. I don't. I asked for it. I was worried about Weeb taking over the show and trying to be himself. But look what the fuck I did, nigga! Yeah, I need W's, Weeb emojis, W's, and slightly I need to change my toothpaste. Good God, man! And I asked about him saying the N-word, which I really wasn't satisfied with his answer, but still, like, at the end of the day, I'm choppy. Hold on, give me 1 second. There we go, we're back. Fuck y'all. Goddamn. I was over here doing my thug thistle. I was doing my thug thistle, and everybody was fucking on me, and I kept it the whole time. Fuck y'all. Fuck all the haters that thought a nigga couldn't do this. Okay, I'm using all my N-words. Okay, fuck all my haters that thought I couldn't fucking keep professional the whole time. Boy, do you not know I've literally have done this shit? I have interviewed for kitchens. I have interviewed for high positions. I know how to keep myself right, motherfucker. Fuck y'all. Now we gotta do this shit. Now we actually have to get back into it. Look, I cannot wait for N-word Fridays on fucking Cafe. Thank you for Tommy T for inviting me. I'm about to drop on the channel. I do not give a fuck about what Zay has to say. A Demon Slayer review for the movie because I have so much, man. Oh my god, everybody liked the stream. I don't know how long we're gonna keep streaming. Hopefully like another 30-40 minutes. I would like that so we can talk a little bit, so I can be myself. It'd be nice. But long story short, getting back to it, I want to drop a Demon Slayer review on the channel. And not only I think that would bring in more views, more clicks for the channel, but I think it would like bring in that. What up, Troy? What up, my guy? What up, my guy? We're about to talk about anime. All right, okay. So I have some fucking bro. I have some fucking things, man. I like that movie. I'm gonna just tell you guys, for everybody that thought they were gonna go into Demon Slayer Infinity Castle and think Chandra was just finna mop the fuck up. No. About 45 to 55% of that movie, Tanjiro is a complete fucking like obstacle. This motherfucker be getting in the way of everything. How the fuck this man got sucked into an infinite castle and forgot everything. This motherfucker forgot his dexterity. He forgot his badassery. He forgot that like he not a bitch no more. It pissed me off. And I don't give a fuck if you got, it's not spoilers, bitch. Fuck you. Go watch it. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Y'all better go see that shit. That shit pissed me off. If you really want me to spoil, I'll spoil some shit. But I'm not going to. But I really want to. Because that movie, I loved it. I love the movie. It's worth going to watch it. But by the way, I just want to get into this. They're making this shit going to movies now. Like, this is a bad omen for people that like this shit. 6K nerds now. Are we at 6,000? Did we get 200? We did not get 200 fucking... What? What the fuck just happened? What do you mean we had two? What do you mean? What do you mean? I gotta hockey up.
Type shit.
This some type shit, ain't it? You know what? Let's just go ahead and move on. Like, I really appreciate that. That 6,000 motherfuckers that love that shit. They did him like the new Superman. Bro, Troy, did you go see it, bro? My guy. In the chat, should I put a review on the channel or should I just do? By the way, we're at 6,000 subscribers. We got to celebrate.
I know. I was going to tell you that when I got back. Sorry, I took a bong rip to celebrate already.
I'm about to. Who's in waiting? Who the fuck do you mean's in waiting?
Peter Parker's in waiting. Also, we're going to be streaming for about like 25 more minutes-ish. We're going to end around like 6. I really got to go to the fucking store after this.
I know.
Interview.
What'd you say?
That was a based interview.
I'm glad. I hope you guys enjoyed.
I bet you all the black people are mad at me. I bet you.
Why?
I bet you.
You asked them the question.
Yeah, because they probably wanted me to be aggressive with it. But like, look, I'm gonna tell you guys that do I agree with his fucking thing? Hell no. I don't like the fucking reasoning. But when you're an interviewer, you have to put your biases aside. You have to. If we're gonna be known to interview people and have people like this on, I can't just shit on this man. I gotta ask him, accept his response, and then agree or disagree. That's just being an adult, people.
Also, there's been people in the
lolcow
universe who have said fucked up shit too. Like, the entire identity of being a lolcow means you've done something controversial at some point or another. So the LCU is not like afraid of controversy. And
Facts.
we made sure with Keem before we did the interview. I asked Keem because
that's the first thing he brought up.
Figure, yeah, that is the first thing he brought up.
And they're both Republicans too. That's the fucked up. And do you see him come up here and just shit on Trump? So all the people that were calling him Trumpy racist. So like, I don't know. I'm conflicted. Did he go around just saying the N-word? Yeah. But he also is trying to get like the Epstein list, and they have a lot of right and left. So like, I don't know how to feel. That's based. If you're gonna, if he told me that he would get that list, because I can't keep saying that word because YouTube doesn't like it. But if he gets that E list,
The stream's already demonetized, don't stress.
I know, but I don't want to add to it. Fuck it.
The second he said that the guy came in the kid's
Yeah, I know.
was like, we're fucked.
Don't say it again. Shut the fuck up.
I just want to say before I leave, yeah, nerd 6K, let's fucking go.
All right. Also,
Fuck
Charlie, you are officially banned. You cannot be saying fucking shit like that to people, bro.
Bro, he's been tripping today. What's going on?
He already got timed out multiple times, but now he's just banned, bro. Like that, you're done. You're like fucking bugging. Like that, you
I'll
can fuck
unban
off with that shit.
I'll unban him.
No,
later.
dude, did you see what he wrote?
I know. I know.
No, I was like, did you see?
I know. I don't want to repeat. I don't want to repeat it. I don't want to repeat it. Like,
We can't.
If you go look at his YouTube channel, my dude's over there making shorts in his mom's bra. Like legit, like I'm not even playing with it. Like I subscribed to him that day when I was fucking around with him because I wanted to keep an eye on him. It's creepy. My dude over there needs a 5150 for fucking sure. But
shout out
that's
to
none of my business.
Nusu with the one gifted.
Good God, bro.
Nusu has been, by the way, shout out to Nusu and Mono for fucking killing it as mods during this stream. I saw you guys sniping people when necessary. Appreciate y'all. I know it was probably an interesting one for you guys to mod today, so W's in the chat for Nusu and Mono. They've been killing it as mods today.
Zay, I need to talk about this review I'm doing.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I just don't know how we're gonna do it. I think we need to workshop it right here.
What? I don't want to do a workshop. I gotta go to the store.
Live review, or make a video you post it on the channel.
I don't care. Whatever you want to do. You could just do a live review and then cut it up later if you want to post it as a review.
I want it to be dope. I want it to be edited like a Meat Canyon video. Do you want me to read some of it? I've been writing it. Hold on.
I should have mentioned fried pickles. I should have missed
All right, I'm
opportunity,
ready.
guys.
Infinity Castle comprises of 3 main players in this whole story: fighters, runners, and planners. Oh yeah, I wrote some spoilery stuff down. I gotta revamp this, but literally, that's what it is.
Okay.
There are people in this shit that are doing the whole movie. Oh, fuck, we need to find moves on. Where the fuck is this? Fuck. Everything keeps changing. And then there's people that are just breathing style. And then there's people that would be like, we are literally trying to get through infinity. So,
No, it's not.
by the way,
Thomas.
it's a trilogy. This is a setup for this. You need to watch it. It's going to be great. It's going to be fine. It's going to be great. No, we're putting this as members only content. Fuck that.
Well, we're gonna leave it up for like a little bit on public so that like if anyone wants to react
I'll give you a deal. I'll give you a deal. If the fucking members only video that we release gets up to fucking at least 1,500 views, we'll leave it up. But if it doesn't get up, because I hate that video being, it's a members only stream, so it's going to be a low amount. But that number's bothering me. It's really pissing me off.
There, Mono has the answer. $100 dono, and I'll leave it public. Deal.
And no, you can't extend the stream for an hour because they actually has to go.
Yeah, I actually do have to go. I really should leave in like
hey,
3 minutes.
How about this? 1 red dono, we'll leave it up public. 2 red donos will start early today.
Okay. For like 4 a.m. you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. I can do that.
How about with each red dono, the earlier we'll start?
Yeah, they only got a few minutes.
Okay.
I'm like, I gotta get going soon.
Yeah, we end in 15 minutes,
like,
right?
no joke, guys. I got a new phone a few months ago, or like a month ago, and they only give you a certain amount of time to mail the other one back. And I literally have procrastinated to the point that I have 2 days left to go give them this fucking phone. So if I don't do it today, it's not fucking happening, bitches. And I gotta make sure I get it done. But we got somebody waiting.
we're ending at 5 my time, 6 your time, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So when you said a few minutes, the bestest, wonderful, awesome, amazing person is here.
Hi.
Hello.
Hmm.
Can you hear us?
Hi. Yeah, I can
Okay,
hear you.
good.
Now we can.
I know I do this every time, but I like to. Like, can you hear me? Good.
Yeah, we can.
Good. Okay.
How you doing?
I've been chilling. Not too bad. Not too bad.
I know.
I got Demon Slayer movie on my brain, but other than that,
Yes. Are you gonna go see it?
I definitely am planning to see it. No
If you're
matter
feeling-
how I'm going to see it, I'm definitely planning to see it.
Make sure you're well enough, okay? All right, make sure
Will
you drink.
do.
You gotta drink your water. You know, we be worried about you.
I hate when people say that, but it's very sweet. Thank you.
I know. You're
It's
you're
a
strong.
personal thing.
I know. You strong as fuck. I don't even want to hear that shit. I'm talking about your area. You know how far it is to travel? We talked. They don't have Zay doesn't have freaking Demon Slayer around her. I'm talking about be well because of traffic, lady. Do you not know how this is?
Fair enough. That's my bad. That's my bad.
No. Oh, I get where you could have thought. I apologize on that. My bad, Lily. But no, legit. I wanted fucking Zay to go see it so bad. I wanted to make a freaking goal so she could go see it so bad because she would be forced to watch it. But it's nowhere around her. She'd have to go 2 hours. I can't make her drive 2 hours to go see a movie.
Yeah, that's especially I can't speak for Zay obviously, but if anime is in your thing, then that's a tough ask
Real.
to do 2 hours for.
Honestly, real.
Tomorrow, I don't know what time. I know we can do it this weekend, but I think tomorrow, if you want to watch a few episodes of My Roommate is a Cat, we can.
Oh hell yeah! I mean,
didn't know-
granted, I'll be working, but
Well, just let me know
anytime.
just let me know when you're ready. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, will do.
Um,
Yeah, no, I just heard Say saying she has to deal with her phone, so I'll keep it brief.
No, you're good. We
Take your
have
time.
15-ish minutes anyways.
Yeah, we got plenty of time.
I wanted to ask you, was there anything from the Nintendo Direct that you found interesting?
I'm so happy you asked.
I know you're
Yeah.
one of the only people who cares about it as much as I do.
I know. It's one of those things where, guys, did you hear Nintendo? Nope. Okay. Bye. Bye. So Fatal Frame.
Oh,
No, go ahead.
which one did you say? Fatal Frame?
Yeah,
Yes.
that one is. I am shocked. That one's getting happily shocked. That one's getting a remake.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people. I never played the first one, but I saw a lot of people were saying it's a must cop, so now I'm interested.
Oh, absolutely. If you love horror, granted it's very Japanese by nature, but I don't think that would detract from anyone's enjoyment of it.
Yep, Fatal
if you love
Frame. I'm showing it right now to the peeps for you.
Oh, is it
Oh,
horror?
thank you.
Horror
Yes.
elements? Oh, this looks cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Horror for
Like a doll.
sure.
See, it's like a doll. See
I
that?
definitely
Like a
want
Barbie.
to check this out.
I like
It's-
this.
From my understanding, it's Fatal Frame 2. That's what it is.
Nice.
Bro, that shit looks scary. Look at that.
Yeah, I think I would piss myself.
Bro, we need to make Final play this. Bro, it's missing a thing. It looks like a weird boss. This is Japanese as fuck.
It is. And I think
love
it takes
this.
a lot from Japanese folklore too, in terms of the horror elements, which
Oh my god. This is
I
Fatal Frame
love
1.
the shit out of it,
So,
but it's one of those things where I can't recommend it to a lot of people because it's very, how do you put it, specific.
Are you gonna be playing Silent Hill F when it comes out?
Silent Hill F.
Mm-hmm. It's the one
Yeah.
that takes place in Japan. It's the first one that
Oh,
doesn't take place
yeah.
in Silent Hill.
Oh, believe me, I'm aware of it. It looks so good. But
Yeah.
at the same
Oh, it
time,
does.
I think I have my limits, and Silent Hill F is gonna be those limits.
Yeah,
Because
I'm
one,
50-50 based off what I've seen.
Because from what I understand about the person who wrote it, if Konami, not Konami, what did I say? Konami.
Nintendo?
If they gave that offer and development team a free pass to, do what they can, it's gonna be dark.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
facts.
Kojima. That's what you're thinking about.
Oh, not Kojima. It's
No,
the
it's
same
not Kojima?
company. It's the same company that does the Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, damn.
Oh yeah,
what
it is
that?
Konami. What am I thinking?
Oh, it is
Lord, my
Konami?
brain today.
Oh, it's all right, bro. You're having a weeb moment. This is somebody said Capcom.
Very much so.
Everybody's all mixed up. Everybody doesn't fucking know. Everybody's sitting there. Oh, did you watch the old King of the Hill? And have you seen the new King of the Hill reboot?
I have not yet, but
Me neither.
I want to so bad.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch it. Right after this, I'm gonna watch the newest episode of One Piece. Bro, if you're a One Piece fan and you're caught up and you're ready for some Gear 5 action, there is literally, as soon as I end this stream, I'm rolling a fat ass gorilla finger. I'm sitting my ass right there in my grandma chair I used to stream in, which is now my anime chair. And I have it fucking loaded up. I literally, look, can you see? I have it literally fucking loaded up. I'm ready. I'm ready to fucking go. This is, oh my God.
Very nice.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no. Here's the thing about One Piece I learned from my work. It's not going to stay dead for a long time. Because I see a bunch of very little kids, too, wearing the Straw Hat shirts and a lot of little Luffys. And it's like, One Piece is not going away, guys.
Hell nah, bro. I just saw, bro. Shout out to fucking Troy. I just found my dude's training his own Hashiras. That shit's adorable, bro. That's just adorable. One Piece is not too long. Oh my God, man! Today was a great day. I'm here because Alex just subscribed. Forever Sunshine. Thank you so much.
Yeah, shout out to
Everybody
any of
that's
the
here.
new people here because of Alex.
All the new people, if you're still around, because we started talking about One Piece and stuff. That's me. My name is One Buff Weeb. I'm normally the loud guy. They're probably like, that guy completely changed as soon as he left. Yes, what you saw was professional Weeb. A number of my mental deformities coming life. No. This is No Call Nerds. I'm the weirdo. This is Zay. She normally drives the bus, and I'm the one that tears off the wheels. So, anything you want to introduce yourself to the people that normally don't? And this is one of our lovely, lovely fans, Lily Musai, by the way.
Buddy, hi. Yeah. What I will say about Zay is she's a very patient person. Because Buff, I adore you, but you have a lot of energy.
Oh, really? Oh, no.
Honestly, a good way to put it. I'm Zay. I've been here for a minute now. If you guys are now seeing me, I'm usually the one who does like deep dives, drama content on this channel. He's more of the nerd over here.
Stop. She's lying to you.
I mean, there's some nerdy stuff that I'm into, like Nintendo
She's
and a
lying.
few things, but you're definitely more of the nerd than me.
You argued with me for an hour about consoles and PC gaming.
I feel like the average Joe could argue that.
Oh yeah, we're both stoners. We normally talk about anything. We fight like brother and sister. So if you ever tune in and we're just yelling at each other, just wait. It'll pass.
Day.
It'll pass. What else about us?
And if any of you guys want to see any of the previous stuff on the guy that was exposed from our community that we were talking about with Alex earlier, we have a video here called The Deep Dive of Starman. Start there and then head over to Lolcow Test, and they did a video yesterday that'll give you more into it. Yeah. Okay, well, we got about 8 minutes left, so is there anything else that...
Oh, no, nothing. Like, no, Oh, you're talking Lily? Shut up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, my brain is, like, lost, though. Is there anything else that you wanted to ask or say?
I just want to go back to the Nintendo Direct for a second.
I'm waiting.
And then I will see myself out and let you guys see your thing.
I'll make you stay here the whole time. Don't act like you can just leave. We just wanted to know what the last things you had to say. We didn't say you could leave.
But yeah, Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. That was a okay. So a little secret about me, and hi chat, how you doing? I love the Dragon Quest series. Unfortunately, in terms of, I guess, Western appeal, it's not as popular versus, popularity in Japan. So I love seeing a lot of Dragon Quest come to the West slowly but surely. And that trailer made me smile. It's just good old fun, good old RPG fun.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are hype about that. I've seen a lot of people say that they're ready for Dragon Quest as well. Are you excited for Galaxy at all?
The movie?
Well, the movie or the game?
I'm interested to see what they do with the movie, because I'll give the first Mario movie credit. It was not that bad.
It was alright. I didn't like all the singing.
Fair enough, but
Yeah, but it was still good. It was still good. It was still good. It was still good. Stop hating. Stop fucking hating.
I'm allowed to
Zay.
hate. I love Nintendo.
Oh my god, whatever. Yeah.
I will
guys-
vouch for that, yeah.
You guys are just too tismy to understand how things work. It's okay. You'll learn, children. You'll learn. But oh my god, I can't wait. I just need to. I want to keep. This is the funniest thing is this is the time that me and Zay would normally get into a fight about I want to keep streaming, and she's like, no, I gotta go, and I'm like, fuck you, and she's
I
like, no,
literally
fuck
have
you.
shit to do. I can't.
But no, it's not even that. I have shit to do too. We both have shit to do at the same time, which normally doesn't happen, which is amazing. After I wasn't myself for almost an hour to 45 minutes, and I wasn't talking over everything, and I actually drove a fucking conversation. I led that interview for the first 20 minutes, and I actually let you have time to breathe and talk, and I did a really good job. I get all the stars. I get all the golden stars. I'm gonna put them right here on my wall, so I know I'm that nigga. I know I am. Or I got that dog in me, that interview dog.
All right.
So I will end my stint by saying, good job on that interview. You guys did an excellent job, in terms of fielding questions and all that jazz. It was a very interesting conversation. And wishing you all well. So, see you guys around.
Thank you.
See ya. Love you.
Somebody said, why doesn't Buff's Pup get an emote? There was one made for Buff's Pup, but the issue is we need more members to be able to add more emotes, or we had to, switch one out, but, we didn't decide which emote we were going to take off, so it just didn't happen yet, because on the list of our priorities, we literally forgot about it. But we have one for Buff's dog.
Yeah, we got a Kuma emote. We got a Kuma. My Kuma's awesome. It's amazing. I fucking love it. Drop the cow. I don't think we can. We can't drop the cow. What are you talking about? Drop the cow? Slam a cow? I'll slam a cow. I'll slam the fuck out of Boogie.
All right.
You know I'm training to pick up Boogie?
Lord. I think we can slide these people over to Queens early, because I hear there's some crazy shit going on over there, and
Zay has to leave, and I also have to leave more than her, so I'm glad she brought it up. It's been a good day at Nerds, everybody. Let me do my outro. Don't you fucking leave yet. I leave first.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's interview. It was definitely a really fun stream. Make sure that you go check out the Predator Poachers YouTube channel. The mods were linking it for you guys earlier. I don't know if they could throw it for you guys one more time, but make sure you go check out Alex on any of his social media as well. Cool dude for sure. We will be back at 4 a.m. We're not going to be switching time slots with Xylee for another week, but that is going to be happening, so hype. Anyways, we'll be back at 4 a.m. See you guys then, and you're heading over to Queens right now. And shout out to all the new subs.